Hi, welcome to Contemporary Tarot. I'm Madeline, and in this session we're going to be looking at the Death card. Just a little note before we start. Getting this card does not indicate your actual death. I have been reading tarot for over 30 years, and I have received this card probably hundreds of times, and I'm still here. This is a card that represents a deep, profound transformation, a deep change. So honestly, I have grown to love this card. It's one of my favorites to receive. So all right, we're going to get started. Death upright. Death upright represents that moment when you let go of an old mask, an old identity, old behaviors that then allows your new identity to emerge or allows for transformation to begin. This can be the clearing away, the editing out of old habits to allow new, healthy, more authentic behaviors to emerge. The elimination of people or things from your life, especially long-established ones. The end of a close relationship or association, or these morphing into a new form. Leaving the past behind. Letting go. Cutting through to see the truth. Someone that can no longer tolerate a situation, or someone who is fighting departing a situation even though they already know the old way is dead. All right, and we're also going to dig into the imagery on this card just a little bit, so this video will take a little bit longer. All right, looking at the card, first off, the only thing that's really dead on the card is the king. The king represents the old rule, the thing which had power over you. Next up, we see the child offering a gift, something unknown to the writer. So this is a sense of innocence and being open to something new, even though you don't know what it is. The sleeping girl represents the subconscious, not knowing what is going to be awakened. The Pope indicates this is a deep spiritual journey. The terrain you are currently on is different from where you're going to be traveling to. The river and the ship represents a long journey. If you look in the distance through the gateway of transformation, there's a sunrise and a new city. But you can't quite make out what exactly is there. The white horse represents movement, strength, forward motion. White for purity of purpose. The skeleton. You are you to the very bone, but perhaps unrecognizable to yourself and others. Cutting to the bone, all inauthenticity stripped away. You will need your armor as you proceed. The flag is you declaring your need and commitment for change. The white rose on the flag, white is purity and the rose is passion. So yes, there is a lot going on in this card. All right, best course of action with death upright is move forward to the change. It is deep and it's happening. Don't fight it, commit to it, trust yourself, step forward, release your fears and anxiety and step ahead. Be courageous like a knight. Don your armor and proceed, leaving behind the unhealthy, the old, the restrictive behaviors which no longer serve you. Be brave. Know that you have the strength to proceed to the new self, to your new sunrise. Be honest. Death reversed. This can represent stagnation, sluggishness, being stuck, being unwilling or unable to let go of the past or an old way of doing things, especially if that way is unhealthy or holding you back. Being stuck in old habits, patterns, remaining in a situation or relationship which is no longer serving you in its present form. Inertia, boredom, depression masking a deep terror of change or truth. Being bone weary. And understanding that you need to change, but being unsure of how to do that. And this can also just represent grief over a loss and being in that emotional place. The best course of action with death reversed. First off, if you have grief work to do, now is the time to do it. You need to look at what has been lost and acknowledge that. before it is time to move on. It's an important step, finalizing what has happened and seeing it and feeling it. Change is coming, but you may need to wait. Think of what you usually do and then don't do it. Then observe what occurs. Sit with the past just a little bit longer. Say goodbye to what has occurred. Something may be at a standstill. Keep your mind active, but stand still with it. Hold, wait. Look at what no longer is working in your life and edit in your mind. And again, take the time to, mourn what has been lost or what isn't working, because once you let go of that, then you can turn your horse around and move forward to the sunrise. So that is the Death card. Thanks for visiting Contemporary Tarot. I invite you to subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much.